And for our first speaker, which is Freddie, who did his second speech, we have our evaluator for Freddie, which is Laura Provost. Let's present her.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, and especially thank you, Freddie. I really, really liked your speech, and I learned a lot. And those are two big compliments, I think, for a speech. So I wanted to structure my evaluation by talking about what was good, what would make it better, and what would make it the best. So things that were good, I first want to talk about your style. You have this friendly, easygoing, conversational style. You're just like somebody who's like a good guy that you'd want to hang out and talk to. I like that because the subject matter could be a little heavy and kind of preachy. Find your passion. But you come at it like we're just sitting here and having a conversation. I really like that. You have great eye contact. You're just easygoing, you're approachable, your tone was good. I thought your rhythm, the rate were good. It was just very easy to follow along with. I really liked it. It was speech number 2, and the objective of which is to organize your speech. The structure was wonderful. Those of you who know me, went to Catholic school, love my structure. You totally nailed it. You had the classic intro, body, conclusion. Tell them what you're going to tell them what you told them. And the other thing is that you use the rule of 3. Anybody who's been to the TLIs knows that we love 3 things. For some reason, we retain 3 items in a speech. So you had the 3 bullet points and then tied it together so well. So again, this is only speech number 2. But what would make it better? I saw you walk up here with a piece of paper, and I just wanted to cringe. Like, no, don't do it. And you had it in your hand. Thankfully, you put it down after about 30 seconds. So my thinking is, unless you need it, it just looks like a crutch. But you didn't really need it. Unless you're like reading a quote or need to remember a specific order, you don't need to walk up here and have a piece of paper. The other thing that's cringeworthy is having your hands in the pockets. You have a friendly, conversational style, but let's not cross that line. We don't like the hands in the pockets. What else would make it even better is the move with purpose. And again, this is only speech number 2. But just to think about it, you really want to move to make a point. If you haven't noticed, I've talked about good, better, best, and I'm kind of trying to punch it this way. So what would make it absolutely the best? You know the difference between a try and a triumph? It's just a little bit of oomph. I really like when you draw it in with a super beginning. You said, good evening, Toastmasters, I'm going to talk about this, and then you